Alright, so in this video, we're going to duplicate the actor, and then in the actor controller script, the actor swap, which is right here, currently is only passing the keyboard controller onto the target. But we're going to need to also pass the camera control target and the mouse control target. So in the camera controller, there we go. So now it's going to store the camera controller as a property inside of the target. So we're going to see what happens here. So when I look at this other actor and press Q, we should switch to him. So it's casting the ray straight up right now because right now it's using the actor's y-axis 4 units out, which is actually straight up and down now. Instead, so now I'm going to add an object. I'm just going to duplicate a spine bone. And give it the property hand tag. And then I'm going to grab this actor and we'll just delete him for now. And then I'm going to parent the hand to the spine somewhere. Once your actor is done, you're going to go ahead and parent this to their hand bone, but not right now. So if hand is not an own, for child in own.children recursive, if hand tag in child own hand equals child. So now we've looked up this object and stored it as own hand. So now its y-axis is forward. So we're going to change this to own hand dot world position and own hand dot world orientation dot column 2, or column 1 I mean, times 4. So now this endpoint is out here somewhere, and then the start and then this is going to cast the ray from here. Alright, so we're throwing an error. Recursive. There we go. So now I'm casting a ray out of the hand bone, the hand object. So Shift G, children. I'm going to remove the camera though. So now I've duplicated the actor. We should be able to swap over to him and see what happens at least. Okay, so we've taken control of the other actor, but the camera controller is not digging it because inside the camera controller we looked up all these properties, right? So for child and own target, children recursive. So we just grab this logic right here and do copy, and we go into the actor controller. And for child in ray 0, and camera control base equals child. So this should work, I think. We're throwing an error somewhere here. Hmm. Somehow I got an A in there. Nope, we're still not working correctly here. Line 33. Oh, here we go. Ray 0. So now it should pass the camera, control, mouse, and keyboard to this other actor, and it's not. From mathutils import vector. There we go. Nope. So on camera. You know what? I have a better idea. We're going to go to the camera controller, and then right here, I just have it moving backwards if there's nothing behind it when the ray hits. So if the ray hits something and you look away, it just slides backwards slowly until it reaches a good spot, and then that's it. But well, that doesn't work, because what if the camera's somewhere else? So we're going to need camera.apply movement on camera dot get vect to on face. Oh wait, no, end. I'm gonna move this out to here to not bloat this apply movement. Vect 2. So we're going to get a vector to this point. Vect 2, 1. So this is the line to the endpoint from the camera times vect to 0. This is the distance from the camera to the point where it's supposed to be. And then we're going to do divided by 10. So it gets there over 10 frames. But as it gets closer, you'll notice it like lerps. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what I'm trying to do. So Wow. Oh, I'm applying it locally, that's why. There we go. So now the camera floats to where it's supposed to be, but its orientation isn't correct. So looking at this thing, the orientation already matches. So we'll do camera dot world orientation equals. All right, we don't want to do equals. We'll do own camera dot apply align axis to vect, and then the vector that we're going to need is own base dot world orientation dot column 1 1.1. So now the camera will gradually align its y-axis to this object's y-axis. So we're going to need to do the same thing though for the other two axes. So 0, so it'll align the x-axis, y, and z. So now, there we go. So it gradually floats to where it's supposed to be, and if there's an object in the way, it moves up to them, and then floats back. One issue we have here, though, is if the ray places the camera, the thing does not track correctly. So I wanted to avoid this direct snapping of the orientation. Oh. So what we're going to do is grab these. Oh, duh, I'm dumb. There we go. There. Now that should work. So now even when the ray hits it, slowly aligns. So there we go. So now we have a kind of a lerpy motion to the camera. And when I switch targets, the camera floats to the guy instead of snapping directly behind him. But not to switch back. And that's because, so when we passed the camera control to the new actor, we did not store the camera controller in the new actor. Oh, we did. Let's see what's going on here. So I've passed the camera, and I've passed it back, but the camera didn't move. Let's see what we got going on here. So it doesn't look like we threw an error. So we've set the camera controller. Right here. Own camera control. There we go. This should work now. There we go. So now when you swap targets, the camera gradually floats to where it needs to be. So we can decrease the speed there so it's not quite so snappy. But then the control is less responsive. So now there's actor swap, but it swaps the mouse control, the keyboard control, and the camera control.